This week we read about the amazing event of Kriyas Yamsuf. We're in the middle of the three major events, Yetzias Mitzrayim last week, and Kriyas Yamsuf this week, and of course Ma'amad Har Sinai in the coming week. But right after Kriyas Yamsuf, and right after Shiras Hayam, Bnei Yisrael come to Mara. And the pasuk tells us that they went 3 days and they were thirsty. V'lo matzu mayim, they couldn't find water. So Moshe Rabbeinu has to figure out exactly what to do, how to get them water, but they were thirsty. They were weary. Says the Gemara in Maseches Baba Kama, they really weren't weary for water. Maybe they were, but there's an additional item that they were weary for. Ein mayim ela Torah, they were thirsty for Torah. They didn't have Torah for 3 days, so Moshe Rabbeinu was misakein that every 3 days at least we hear Torah. Monday, Thursday, Shabbos, Monday, Thursday, Shabbos, at least we hear Torah every 3 days. Beautiful, the Gemara in Maseches Baba Kama at the end of Perek Meruba, which is Daf Yomi is learning this week. Asked Rav Soloveitchik in one of his Yartzeit Shiurim, I don't understand. Right after Kriyas Yamsuf, they came out and they were thirsty for Torah. As we just said, next week is going to be Ma'amad Har Sinai. They didn't get the Torah yet. What were they thirsty for? How can you be thirsty for Torah before Kabbalas HaTorah? They had Yetzias Mitzrayim a week ago. Kabbalas HaTorah is another 6 weeks. What does it mean? What is Chazal trying to tell us? That they were thirsty for Torah even without the mitzvah of Talmud Torah that came at Kabbalas HaTorah. So Soloveitchik explains, they weren't thirsty because there's an obligation to learn Torah. The Jews of that generation were thirsty because every Jew, starting with Yetzias Mitzrayim, every Jew has a connection, a deep connection, the Pintel Yid, the Nitzot HaKedusha, whatever you call it, every Jew has an internal connection to Torah. And they were thirsty, their neshama was screaming out for Torah, and they needed it. And Hashem gave them a few mitzvahs we received in Mara, as we know. Where does this come from? What if a Jew never learned before? A Jew always learns. Right, the Gemara Maseches Nida, as we know that in Kol Torah Kula, a Jew learns in utero. We're taught the whole Torah. And on the way out, the Malach gives us a klap, and we forget it. And many Mefarshim ask, well, if we were being taught it, well, why do we cause to forget it? Wouldn't it be great if we knew Kol Torah Kula? No, we have to earn it. So we have to earn it. So why is it taught to us in the first place? Just, we'll learn it when we come out. And the answer many Achronim give is, it's to create a natural tendency, a connection, a thirst for Torah that every Jew has. And that's what Am Yisrael had. V'lo matzu mayim, they had a thirst for Torah. So when we learn Torah, when we have the opportunity to connect to Torah, we have to not only have in our minds that we're fulfilling a mitzvah, but we're connecting to the deepest spot in our heart, to connect to the Dvar Hashem, to Hashem's autobiography through the Torah. And Be'ez Hashem, we should recognize the privilege it is to be Osek B'Torah, to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, not only fulfilling a mitzvah, but fulfilling and connecting our neshama to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the deepest of ways. Have a great Shabbos.